I'm drowning in your love, it's so loud.
Tracing down. Now go to the small side, which is right here. Long sides are these ones. So go on the short side, count to 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do the same thing on the other side too. 2, 3, 4. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So on the 12th block, which is right here, go up by 29. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 29. So on the 29th block, you want to drag it all the way to the other side. Then line it up to this one right here. So once you got them like that, so the 29 should be right here. And then get rid of the ones underneath. So once you got this, then you want to get rid of 3. Put stone right there. Then a white concrete. Then 3 stone again. Then a white concrete. Then 3 stone again. Giving you that. Then do the same thing on the other side too. So 1 copper right there. 3 stone. White concrete. 3 stone. White concrete. And then 3 stone. Ending with 7 right in the middle. Just like that. Now what you want to do from here is basically, actually not before that, for the copper in the middle, you just want to put 1 on each side, keep this open like this, which is this right here. So you just keep this open for now, and just drag the street all the way down there. So just drag both of those roads down all the way to the other side. And for the copper, same thing, just drag it all the way to the other side too. So very simple, just, all the way over there. We'll get more into detail about all this, but just for now, just drag all this to the opposite side. Alright, once you got all that done, now you want to go 1 layer up. Just making sure. So you just leave this one alone in the middle, while the rest go 1 block up. So these 2 go up. And this whole thing, exact same thing, you just drag it all the way back to the other side. And while you're doing that, when you get that done, so you got 2 layers done now. So you had this and you added this one already. So now you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you got 2 right here. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you want to drag it above the road and connect it to this, giving you that. Then you want to do it again to the other side. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then finally in the middle, right here, giving you what would be this. And just drag the top layer all the way to the other side too, just like you did to the bottom. And then we'll get ready for the next part. Alright, once you got all that done, now you want to get the wooden planks, the oak planks, and then put 2 down, then 2 on the other side, and then 1 in the middle, giving you this. Now for the top layer, you don't need the copper right here, so 2 oaks on each side, and then white concrete in the middle, and just drag it all the way to the other side. So drag all this to the side, and then get your iron bars, put them right next to them. What you can see from here is right there. We'll get more into it, but just right now, do the same thing with the wood. Just drag your iron bars all the way to the other side. And once you got that done, we're going to do this layer right here. So go to any corner and add 4 more. And this is going to be on the last layer, okay? So right next to the road. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And making sure 1, 2, 3, 4. And then drag it all the way to the other side. Same thing for the other one over here too. Remember, bottom layer, okay? So 2, 3, 4. And then drag it all the other side. So the wood and the white concrete down there, and the iron bars, same thing. Make sure these are 4 out, and drag them all the way over there too. And we'll get to the next part. Alright, once you got all that done, now we're going to do the light gray concrete right here to get more of the bridge to look more like a bridge. So go to the beams that I told you to do earlier, which are right here, and place your light gray concrete right here. So make this 9 blocks long. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then go diagonally by 1. Then make it 5 right there. Now from this one right here, you're going to need 39 of these. They're all going to be 5 like this. So this is 1, this is 2, then this is 3. And then 4, and then 5, and it goes on from there, giving you this basically. So each one, after the one right here you start off with, each one is 5 blocks long. So you're going to need 39, okay? So 39. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it goes all the way until you hit 39. So when you hit 39, which is this one right here, the last one's right here, 39, okay? On the 38 one, you want to get your andesite wall and bring it all the way down till you hit the beam, until you hit the copper block right here, okay? So 39 of these, and get your andesite to bring it all the way down to the copper block. Alright, once you got all that done, so remember, 9 way over there, and all of this is 5 each, making 39. And then for the andesite, make sure it's on the 38 one. This is 39. So 38, go to the corner going towards 39, drag it all the way straight down to the copper. And from here, you can see, of course, you want to cut the copper for right now, just right there. And then bring the copper towards the bridge. You can see from here why. Now the andesite wall, there's going to be a pattern of andesite, 2 space, andesite, 2 space, andesite, 2 space, andesite. And you want to continue this all the way till you go back to where you started. So see, andesite, 2 space, andesite, 2 space. And every time you place an andesite, so on the third one, you put a copper. So 1, 2, 3, copper. So 1, 2, 3, copper. Giving you this. So this is 1, this is 2, and then 3, copper. And you want to do this exact thing on the other side, and then of course do exactly all this I just told you on the other side, way on the other side, way over there. Exactly the same thing, giving you all those lines. and lines down there. Alright, once you got all that done, hopefully you did all this on the opposite side, way down there. So, right where this Underside is, where you stop the copper for right now, you want to line it up to where the iron bars were. So right here, and then bring them up to the exact same height as those. You can see from here where this is going. So right there. And of course you put 5 up here. So what you're going to do for here is you're going to do what you did this whole time, but this time just for the middle. You can see from here that the light gray stops when it hits the copper at 3, okay? It's the exact same pattern you've been doing the whole time. So, see? And side right there. And side. See? So go to the very beginning and put Underside, skip 2, Underside, skip 2. You just keep on doing that all the way down there. And just copy and paste what you did with this. And just in the middle. Giving you that. So it's the exact same, idea. It's just as iron bars this time. And to save time, get your copper out and go to where you had the andesite and drag it all the way to the copper. So what that means is this right here. Giving you that above the road. So drag the copper above the road. And then you have to match them exactly to the where the copper goes towards the bridge. So you can see from here it's the exact same idea as you did the whole time. So for right now, just get the middle beam all the way to the other side and put the andesite walls to match what you did on this. And then drag the coppers to the above the road to match up to the outside of the bridge. Make sure they're all 5s. So do all this exactly where you stop. So do all this on the opposite side too, and we'll go for the next part. Alright, once you got all that done, now for the bottom one way over here for the walkway, just make it 3 blocks instead. So everything else is the same, it's just these ones are 3 instead. And once you got the lines also done over here, hopefully you did all this on the opposite side, way down there. Now from here we're going to skip this piece right here so you can continue it. So your andesite's right here, okay? So from this block right here, count to 31. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31. After that 31, you put your copper back in place. Just like that. So there should be a 31 gap right there. And to make sure, yep. So from here, all you want to do now is basically what you just did this whole time on that side. You do it on the other side. It's the exact same thing as you did. So get your Underside, raise it up, and just match it to the one across from it. Make sure the one with the Underside is one block lower, and this one goes out by 5. And then when you get to the middle, because this is the main long piece of the bridge, for the sides, instead of putting 9 down right here, you put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You put 11 down right in the middle. And then goes all the way back up, like you never left the pattern. And then of course the stripes of the copper. And then this is going to be, 3. And then, once you continue it from the middle piece right there. And yeah, we'll get ready for the next part. Alright, once you got this done, so on the far left, this should be all that done. In the middle, it's the exact same thing like you did the whole time on both sides. So that side done too, and the middle is basically the same thing. It's just this piece right here is just extended. So make sure it's, 11 on this right here, so 10, 10 plus 1 right there. And for the middle of this whole entire thing, it's the same pattern. So this should be 2 iron bars, then Underside, 2 iron bars, so that means Underside starts right here. See? And it should line up exactly like you never left the pattern. So you just keep on doing that all the way in the middle. Now after you've done that, we're going to do the little walkway right here between these pieces, which you've been waiting for probably the whole time. So exactly right next to, see? Exactly right next to the Underside, you want to extend this out. So for the copper, put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in your case, right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Yep. And then drag it all the way to the other one over here, giving you a smaller rectangle. And there should be 5 left right there. So once again, just count right next to the Underside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure there's 5 right there. Now remember, you're not counting on the Underside, you're counting right next to it, okay? Or the easy way is just, between them. So on the 11 one in the middle, that's where you put it. So you got this little rectangle. And now from here, this is up to you. Just get your wooden planks and just fill it all in. So break these iron bars. Then break the copper right here. For both sides, of course. and then just fill it in with wooden planks. Just right now, just fill all this in. So yeah, just finish the middle way over there, and then do this pattern for this side of the bridge and way over there. And once you've done that, since you got these coppers up here and the ones down here, these are going to help you out put the copper in their place. Making a little box, just like this. And in these boxes, you're going to make an X right inside. So just make a bunch of diagonals going towards the edges, like that. So for right now, right where the copper stopped with the andesite is where you're going to put your X's. So don't put them, for right now, don't put them right here where you just did right now, okay? So just where the andesite is. So everything down there, and in the middle, and way on the other side. All X's, okay? So see, you're gonna end up something like this. Just a bunch of little X's, which should line up to these up here, see? You're also gonna want to do it in the middle, right next to the walkway. And on the opposite side too, same thing. So yeah, just do all the X's and the walkway and that, and we'll get ready for the next part. Alright, once you got all that done, so you should have something like this, and all the X's inside, around the road, and between the middle, just like that. So this should be nothing right here for right now. So get your iron bars, go right next to the andesite, put on top of the copper, and trace it around the wood plank you just did. Just like that. Giving you something like this. So once you've done that, now you want to go underneath it and get your wax cut copper and match it up exactly to the copper you just did right now. So all you gotta do is basically just go underneath and right here, match it up. The trick sometimes is, go right in front of it. And just cover all this wood. So yeah, very simple, just, cover all it up. And once you got that done, now we're going to do the lines for this piece. So you stopped right here. See? So the next one is 5, then a line, then 5, then a line, then 3, then a line, 3 again, then a line, then it continues from there, the 5s. So what that means is 5 right there, put the line right there, 5 again spacing, put the line, then a 3 spacing, then you put a line, 3 spacing again, something like this, and then do the 5 again, so there should be 2 5s right here, then 2 3s, then 2 5s again. See? So once again, 5, another 5 right there, and then a 3, and then 3 again. So just do all I just said right now on this side and the other one. Alright, once you got all that done, now you want to go to the piece right here. So all this is, with all the X's, so this one's going to be a little different. So these two right here are still the same. So it's a 5 by 5 square with an X like this. And the next one is the same thing. Just like that. And then the one in the middle, you put one right there on each side. And then go straight down the middle, giving you 3. So put one in each corner and then end up with 3 right there. Just like that. And then it goes back to 5 blocks again. Just like that. So you should end up with something like this. You of course want to do that on this side too, in the middle, and then on the opposite side too. So it's the exact same thing. See? So just continue that pattern on both sides. Of course for this side of the bridge and way down there for the other side of the bridge. And once you got that, now we're going to do the base, which is all this. Alright, once you got all that done, now we're going to do this piece right here. So you can see from here, this is where the Underside is. You want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So go 4 away. Making sure, there you go. There you go. Because the third one is right here, right where this mud brick is of the wall. So on the fourth one, it should be right there. So go underneath it and go all the way across. So just to mark it out. And then do the thing on the other side too. Just to mark it out, so fourth block right there. Go underneath. So it should look like that just right now. So you're on the fourth block, which is right here. And to know exactly how far you have to take the mud brick from where you put the Underside, it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So your Underside's right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure it's 4 out. So that's 1 right here. So 2, 3, 4. And then you want to connect them right now. Same thing on the other side too. Giving you a giant rectangle from above. And then on this side, since you already got the giant rectangle basically, so you want to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then put your mud brick right there. Same thing for the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. and then put your mud brick right in front of it. And this mud brick's gonna be 2 blocks. So that's 1 right there. So put another layer. Giving you that. And then you want to drag this all the way to the ground. And then just for the edge of this, just the edge right now. And you can see from earlier, this whole thing is covered in mud brick, and so is the side. So if you want, you guys can just fill in the side for right now. For both sides, just fill in, it's just mud brick. You can use sandstone or end bricks, but for right now, I'm going to use mud brick. So yeah, see? You should be 1 block away from the line. So just fill this in with mud brick and the other side, and we'll get ready for more underneath. Alright, once you got the sides done, just like this. And of course on that side too. And of course you do it on the other side of the bridge, which is way over there. So go to the big piece of the wall, which is right here. So this is 1 right here. So you need 8. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then same thing on the other side too. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then go in 1 and drag it all the way to the other side. So you should have this so far. Sitting on the other side too. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then so once you got this place, now there's a middle piece right here, and that middle piece is inside the copper, see? So in your case, it needs to be right between the coppers. So of course it should be right here, so 5 blocks wide. You already had it lined up with the piece earlier, see? It's just the remaining piece around it goes in 1. So make sure you got 8 there. Then go behind by 1, 8 again, and then the 5 should match up inside the copper, okay? So it can't be on it, it has to be inside. Okay? And just fill all this in with whatever you chose to build this whole thing out of. So it should look like this. So from underneath, it looks like this from underneath. And above, we're going to do next. So you should have this in the corners. So now get your mud brick stairs out, or whatever you're going to use, but make sure it's stairs. And just making sure it needs to be 1 block under this one. So right here. See? There's 2 of those, and then yeah. So get your mud brick stair out. Make sure it's upside down. And all you gotta do is just trace it upside down all the way until you get to the other side. So very simple, just, make sure they're upside down, and just trace around the mud brick you just did earlier. Just like that. And after you did that, then you want to put one mud brick right on top of it. Just like that. And then from here, you want to put your mud brick wall right on top of that. Now from here, you're going to put your stone slabs right up against the walls. So for right now, just, let's see. Actually, no, you're going to get your stone out. So for right now, I'm just going to use this for right now, but put your stone on this side. See? So put it on the side that's going towards the andesite. Okay? So just towards the andesite, put on both sides like that. And then for the middle, of course it's in the middle, like this. For the side ones, you don't put the stone. However, you put the mud brick right up against. See? So just trace the stone you just did. Make it one block taller. It should be like this. So towards the andesite, it's like this. And then the other sides, it should be right up against the walls. And then for the side, with the middle, make it two like this, giving you that. And then you want to raise those walls to about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just add 6 more blocks. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They should match up to the copper. So just fill this in on this side and on that side, and of course the one way over there. Alright, once you got all that done, then you want to get your stairs out and put it right on top of where the stone is on the sides. So the stairs are going to be traced around once again. Now there's going to be one stair right on top of the copper, and then the rest is mud brick. And then for the copper side right here, just cover it up with mud brick. So just cover up this. Which should end up just like this. So once you got the stairs in place and the mud brick covering up right there, which is like this basically, you now want to put your mud brick tracing around the stairs. Now for the side that's going towards the road, you can see from here that you're going to need about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So So make sure it's 1 block away from the one, staircase. So 7 right here. Okay, make sure it's like this. Should line up to the one over there. And exactly just like that one. Yep. Giving you this. So you got all this. So from here, you now want to count the tower going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 29, 29, 30, 31, 2, 33. So in total, you're going to need 33. So you got 1 right there. So just add 32 to that, giving you 33. Should be 1 block taller than the gray concrete you did earlier. So for right now, whatever you do on this piece right here, you want to do on the one way over there. And then we'll get ready for the one in the middle. Alright, once you got that done, so now we're going to the middle. So go to where the Underside walls are. So this is 1 right here. So make sure you're 1 block in front of them. Go in the middle of the white line. So this is 1 right here. So 2, 3, 4. On the 5th one, you put a block. And then same thing for the other side too. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th one, you put a block down. So get rid of the 4 back here. Then go to the left and right by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then drag it all the way to the other one over here. Once you got that, then you want to go 1 block in. And then trace the inside of that. Giving you this. Now from here you want to count your mud brick that you did inside by 7. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same thing for the other side too. So 3, 7. So right here, so also should be 7. This goes right on top of this one. So it's basically what you did this whole time right there. So make sure each side is 7. And from here, basically do what you did right now with these ones. So just bring it up to the exact same height as these and we'll get ready for the next part. Alright, once you got all 3 in the same height, now get your slab out and go 1 block underneath the light gray concrete. So 1 block right there, then slab. And just trace around the build. And of course you're going to connect them to the other side. So you see from here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See? So once it hits that 7 block right there, you then want to bring it across to the other side. Make sure the slabs are all the same exact height. So right now all you're doing is just wrapping the building in slabs. You can see from here that it's going to make the shape that you did underneath the bridge. Giving you this. So once you got those slabs in place, which is, right here, you want to go one block above it, which is right here, and put your upside down stairs. And what you're going to do is basically the exact same thing. And to save some time, put your slabs right on top of the stairs. So what you're going to do is get your upside down stairs and do exactly what you just did with the slabs. And carefully trace it around the bridge. So just like you did with the slab right there, just go 3 up, which should be 1 above the light gray concrete. Then put your slabs right on top of it. And to save you more time, you want to put your stone slabs right next to the mud brick slabs, just to save time. So everything you're doing on this side, you want to do on the other side of the bridge way over there, okay? Alright, once you got all that done, now we're going to do the very famous arches right in the middle, which are these right here. So you already have the sides, which are, right here and right here. So what we're going to do is going to fill in the empty space right here between them. So just fill this in with mud brick. And of course underneath it. So we got this already filled in. So from this slab right here, go underneath it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So your slab's right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure it's, like that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. The first one starts, one gap between the slab and the block. So connect this to the side of the walls. Giving you that. And just making sure. So you got this basically right up here. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the next level, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing on the other side. Giving you that. So you're right there. And then go down. So you want to go diagonally down again. This time by 4. So 2, 3, 4. And then for the next one is going to be 2 down, which is 3. And to save some time, just go down by 3, giving you 2. So 3 right there, then it's 2. And the next one is just 3 straight down, giving you 2. So it's 3, 2, then 2 diagonals, and then 2 right here. Which which in total should give you this. And then just bring that to the opposite side of the bridge and just fill it in. If you want, you can fill the whole thing in like this, or you can just fill in the parts that you just need to hide. So like this piece right here. So yeah, once you got that, filled in, which will give you this on both sides of the bridge. So once you got that done, now we're going to do the flag. So for the flag, it's in the middle. So of course, go for the middle. So count from the stone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So go to the middle of the bridge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then put your slab right there. Same thing for the other side. Make sure you're in the middle. Count to 9. Put another slab right there. And since you found the middle, put a slab on that side too, and that side, giving you that. So you're right here. So make a perfect square and then put those 3 we just did right now. So lift these up one more, then put one slab surrounding the area, just like that. And then for the flagpole itself, you guys can make it as tall as you want, but for this one it's going to be, of course there's one inside this, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So make it 14 blocks tall. So one's in here already. So just add 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. After that, put a gold block right on top. And then for the flag itself, you want to go diagonal by 1. Now it depends on you, which one you're on. So if you're on the one towards, you want the flag to face away from the end of the bridge. You want it to face towards the long piece of it. So the diagonal is going towards, if you're on this side, facing this, the flag's going to be waving this way. If you're on the other one, it's going to be waving towards the short side, okay? So in my case, it's going to be facing away from the short side, and the other one's facing towards the short side. So go diagonally by 1 right there. And then do it again. And the next one is going to be 2 in the back. And then 1 back out. And then for the red, right next to it, it's going to be 1 right alongside the blue, and then 2 diagonal, just like that. Now for the blue, it's going to be 3 blocks. So you got 1 set right there, so go down by 2. Just like that. And after that, you're going to put the white, red. So you're going to have 2 whites and then 2 reds. So white right underneath the blue, then a red, then a white, then a red. And of course, just go underneath all these blocks. which should give you this, of course, to slowly make the stars and stripes. Ending up with something like this. After this, we're going to do the underneath of the bridge. So get your oak slabs and your wax copper and go underneath. So right where the mud brick bends in, you want to get your wax copper and put it right there. And then your oak. And drag it this one all the way. Make sure it's the same level. It's a little tricky, but yeah, make sure it's the exact same level. Now make sure it's underneath the bridge, the road. While the copper, you're going to put the slabs underneath all the copper you just placed earlier. So see, this part's up to you, but yeah, just trace the copper you did with the slabs, and then the wood and copper is just going to be a pattern of copper and wood over and over. See? Copper, wood, and the copper is going to match exactly to where you did earlier. See? One block away from each other. So, on each side of the bridge, when you go way over there, make sure the copper is the first block you place. Ending up with something like this. And after that, you're done.